Hey everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. We are so close. We are so close to having our aluminum set up. It's got a few more belts to run and it will be set up. We are still drinking our Irish coffee. It is coffee, Irish whiskey, a little bit of brown sugar, and some whipped cream or heavy cream. Cheers. Whipped heavy cream, I guess. I use whipped cream because that's what I got. Cheers. Okay, so I ran back in between episodes and I got some more um, building material. I've decided I am going to keep these going because there still are other recipes that need to be unlocked. So let's just keep them going, even though I don't have Mark V logistics unlocked yet, so I might not get the recipes I'm looking for. There are still other recipes that should be unlocked. I also realized that I screwed up my coal. Well, I didn't really screw it up. I need to go back to Coal Canyon, where we're getting the coal from, and upgrade the miner and the belts there. Because we need 480 coal per minute. So we're going to have to go and fix that up at some point, because right now we are not bringing in enough coal on the train to supply this facility, which is no bueno. So, let's go up. We finished off last episode by getting the silica belts plumbed into the foundries, but we haven't actually connected the silica lines yet. So let's go see how that is going to look, and let's start actually with the line that we are producing, our silica byproduct, which is up here. It's you, isn't it? Oh no, you're bauxite. Oh, you don't go anywhere yet? Interesting. I'll give it one of those. And it can come out... Huh. I do not know. Perhaps here? We might be able to make that work. Let's see. You guys are making 400 silica, right? Yes. So we do need this to be a Mark IV. Oh, this pipe. You're ruining everything, pipe. You kind of are too. But not too much that I'm that concerned. Where is this thing? It's at the intersection. Okay, so if I put this here, and we do a lift, then this other pipe is going to be in the way. So that does not do anything for us. Okay, let's do this then. It's going to look weird, but that's how it's going to be. Beauty. Safety first. Let's bring this down. I'm so confused. Oh, I see. Okay. So you need to go like so. Sure. I think this will work. Oh, it almost fit. Okay, there we go. Silica is going. The only other thing we need to do is get this silica in, which is there. And I think that can be somewhat easily accomplished with a roof support. port. Perhaps right here. Sure. Okay. There we go. Our foundries are making ingots. And our ingots are going over and getting turned into things that we need, hopefully. Let's see. There they are, our first sheets. And they're going to be going directly into the awesome sink because I don't have these belts hooked up yet. Okay, nice. That's very, very good and nice and all those things. All right. Well, let's go down and see. Get those belts run to our actual train station, so we're going to be keeping some of these plates as opposed to recycling them. Because that was sort of the whole purpose of this exercise, was to get plates. And we want those plates coming into here. So, plates, where are you? You are way up there still. No, I want you to snap. Okay. Cool. And this will be plates and casings at some point, but right now it's just planes. All right. Very good, very good. We seem to be making things. Awesome. And as soon as we get 100 plates in here, we can head on back to our platform and unlock phase, or logistics Mark 5, which will be very nice. And let's just make sure, yeah, you guys aren't doing anything yet, so let's keep working on that. Because we do need to plumb the scrap in and bring the scrap down to the train station as well. So let's keep working on that. So we're actually going to need 2 of these things in here. And by these things, I mean smart splitters. Cool. So we want... What do we want? We want your overflow to go to the right. Yes, and we want your overflow to go to the left. Okay. And then your normal product can come straight down and into those lower holes there. And then out to the train station. Okay. Good. The overflow, though. Because this is going to have to overflow into a merger. This will be one of the candidates for our first high-speed lines, I think. Like our Mark 6 belts, because We got two very full lines that need to come into here. Let's plug you in. You don't have power? Really? Did I not plug this in here? I did, yeah. Did I kill our power at some point? Does nothing have power? No, you're just on your own circuit. Why? I do not know. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's finish this. Ooh, we got some more memory. That's not what I meant. I'm not editing that out. That's staying, but that is not what I meant. Some more mamness. We have found more mamness. Oh, God. These are all crappy, too, man. So why don't you have power? You are plugged into here. Do these things have power? Yes. They don't have any scrap for some reason. Why don't we have any scrap? Are we out of coal? I bet you we're out of coal. No. No. What? Why aren't you running? Oh, because I have excess water here. Is the excess water not being consumed? What's the problem? Why aren't you producing? Because we're full of alumina solution. But the alumina solution because of this water. Okay. I'm not sure why that happened. Let's do this. Okay, that's a little aggressive. Let's do this. I don't get why that backed up like that. So this is filling way up, but this shouldn't fill up because our water should all be going into our alumina machines. Interesting. Let's figure out this scrap. We'll come back for that in a second. Specifically, let's figure out why this doesn't have any power. It's plugged into here, is it not? Yeah? Does it not go anywhere? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it goes to there. And those all have power. So... what? What is happening here? You're on your own grid. Why? There's power here, isn't there? Yeah? I'm very confused. I don't understand. Are you running now? Yes. Okay. And you are also running. Yes. Interesting. Now, what is happening with this water? This is not the water floor. You are completely full again. You guys are outputting 480 water per minute. I must have miscalculated something. So 480 water per minute from this line, which is going into here. So 18, 36, 520, 540, sorry. Right? 540. And this is hooked up to the line. Oh, maybe it's not hooked up to the right line? Let's trace it. Time for troubleshooting. Maybe I have them hooked up the wrong way. So this third line should be the one with the one pump on it that is restricted. I don't even think it's a full pump. So third line. That's you. Just one pump. Yep, that's correct. And you are outputting 100 per minute. Because the other ones are outputting 440. So that's correct. So we should be... Yeah, that should be correct. We should be draining those machines. We should be taking all the water out of our refineries and plopping it into here. Let's also do this just to prevent the pump from backflowing into that water storage tank we put there. So you can be full open. I'm fine with that. Yeah, okay. But that should prevent the water from the pump backflowing this way. Because you're full again, aren't you? Yeah, you're getting there. Don't understand. Why? Oh, because it's 480 water. Is that why? 480 water. It should be 540 water, so I need to lower that pump a bit more. So, 540 minus 480 is 60. Okay, so we need to... That pump needs to be running at 50%. That still doesn't explain why that water is filling so fast. It's filling so fast. Also, some of these aren't running for some reason. I'll come back and check on that in a second. Okay, you need to be at 50%. Perfect. Please let me out of here. Thank you. So let's go see. And how's this new camera angle? I moved the camera angle a little bit because I kept slouching out of frame. I'm hoping this angle might work a little bit better. I guess I'll see when I edit these. But hopefully my fat head is in frame here. Okay, what's going on here? So I don't know why some of these aren't running. That seems to all be fine. How have we figured this out? Or maybe, actually, maybe because this thing is here, it's... That's probably why. Because I flushed this. I flushed this thing. So then these would have been filling that tank before getting to here. So that's probably why there was a bit of a delay. That's why these weren't running for a little bit. So let's see now. This should be fine. You got lots of water. Is your water stable? It seems to be kind of stable. Well, you're full now. I guess more importantly, the question is the water backing up on the other side? Because you are also full. You're not quite filling up, so maybe that's okay. Let's go see. Let's also see this. Don't want any of these. One day. One day I'll get the recipe I want. Alright, is water backing up inside of you? No. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, so I think we're okay. Coal is an issue. That can be sorted out relatively easily. Silica seems to be okay. We still don't have this stupid recipe for the casings, which is super annoying. And then we have the scrap that we gotta deal with. Why don't we run this scrap down? That sounds like a swell idea. That's not how that goes. Now, we're not going to be doing anything with scrap for a little bit. Scrap is used for sulfuric acid production, and we're not quite there yet. But that... Well, I was going to say after turbo fuel we might do that, but that's not... Oh, no, yeah, sorry. After turbo fuel we're going to probably start looking at that. But, I want to get the turbo fuel up and running next. That'll be our next big goal. As you can see by our sweet list on the right here, which, let's edit this. We don't need empty platforms anymore. And aluminum production. Okay, cool. Let's bring this stuff down. And it's got to go in. Scrap is now going into 3. And we're going to need 2 scrap lines coming into here. Load, unload. Thanks, Bean. Cool. So this should all be very doable. Let's see if it actually is. Kiyama? Kiyama, you know you want to do it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it and I heard it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, these are going to be all weird. Weird collisions. Don't want weird collisions. Okay, let's redo these then. Let's go like this. Sure. Okay. Sure. You can go in right there. And your friend can come on the other side. Alright. Let's see. I'm out of encased beams again? Seriously? Okay. I didn't think I was going to go through that many. Suppose I should have grabbed a few more handfuls. Okay, we're going to have to do our wall method here. I might even just keep it there. Let me in. Sure. Okay. Sure. I can neaten this up a bit later if I feel the need to. How did I manage that? Okay. So I'm doing this backwards, apparently. But I will definitely have to come back and make this Mark III. Mark IV built. There's that. Alright, sweet. That is sorted. We are putting stuff in here, specifically scrap. Why don't we run back to the factory with a boatload of these things? And we'll get this next tier unlocked. And then we'll put in a cut. We got 2 minutes. I think we can do it. We'll see what our next tier is. Oh, no. Maybe unlocking this tier will help me get some of these recipes I've been waiting for. I'm pretty sure they're not behind this tier, but who knows? Like, I can already build casing, so I don't know why the alternate recipe would be behind. Logistics Mark V. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. Okay, what are we doing? Minute and 30 seconds? Oh, we can still do it. Oh, I gotta really be careful I don't run out of jet fuel. Or jetpack fuel. Before I'm where I need to be. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We did it. Sort of. No. Yes. Alright. Well, we made back to the platform this time. We got 50 seconds. We can still do this. Oh, God. This is not helping. Well, that was a big fail. Okay. Nice. Alright, we got time, and we can pick our next milestone. Nice. Let's see what we got.
Conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
That looks complicated. But I think this is sort... Ooh, it drones. That looks pretty nice. Oh, here we go. We can do this one easily. Hell yeah. Cool. So, on that note, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot, and we will see you next time. Cheers.